Hello all and welcome back to another wonderful video. Today, Skella has a gift for you, and that gift is gift etiquette and collecting tips. Tips and gift etiquette rules that you should probably be following around this time of year when you go around trying to collect these gifts in Ponytown. Now these gifts, they spawn all over the place. Look, there's one there. That person just got one. Blazing fire. They got one. Oh, it was a little teddy bear with a hello. Haha, that's so cute. Today, we're going to be talking about gift etiquettes and collecting tips. Now, I've collected 54 toys. I'm like 10 away from having all toys, and I've opened how many gifts / gifts? I've opened 233. So just because you open a gift doesn't mean you're going to get a brand new toy. You might get one that you've already gotten. It might reset. It might redo it again. But before I do really get into some of the tips, I want to mention real quick that my schedule is kind of seemingly sporadic right now. That's because I just got back from vacation, and then all of these holiday things are happening, obviously Christmas and stuff like that. So the whole schedule is a little bit off right now, but that's fine. We're going to work around that. What I'm planning to do is I'm going to try and record a video tomorrow so that I can upload it Saturday, and then Monday, hopefully the schedule will be set back to normal. So starting off with gift etiquette number 1. This is, do not take a gift if you already have all 64, or rather just don't race after one and, like, I'm using air quotes here, but don't steal one if you already have all the toys. For example, I have 54 toys, which means I still need 10 more to collect. The main thing that people are going around collecting gifts for, or at least I think the main reason people are collecting gifts, is so that they can unlock all these toys, like this bird on Sheriff Thomas's head. If you already have 64 gifts, if you already have all 64 gifts, or 100 gifts, or however many they may be around your time of year, maybe in a year they'll add 32 more, who knows, but whatever the case is, if you've already collected all toys, do not be that guy and race after a gift and steal it without, steal it from someone that probably doesn't have all their toys yet. So that's really the first gift etiquette that I can really say should be a rule that you should be following. Tip number 1 is to go to smaller servers at or during downtimes. Let me show you what I mean. If I go back to the home page here, if you click this arrow here, this is normally how you select a server. As you can see, there's only 161 people on the Spanish-Portuguese server, 373 on the Russian server, 777, that's a lucky number, on safe server, and stuff like that. The server with the least amount of people on it is the Spanish-Portuguese 18+ server, which only has 161 right now. So I should be going to this server, loading it up, even though I'm not Spanish or Portuguese, loading in this world, and if I do /toys, I still have 54 of 64 toys. So what this means is you can now collect gifts a lot easier because there's less competition. Even though I'm not going to be necessarily understanding whatever that said, it doesn't matter. I'm here literally just to collect gifts. So I can walk around the map, or, well, as you'll see here in a moment, I don't recommend walking around the map. But you can collect gifts here, and it's a lot easier because there's not that many people here to compete with. Like, look, there's a gift over there. It's all the way across. I was still able to get it before anyone else. It's perfect. This I recommend the Save Portuguese server, or not the Save Portuguese, the Spanish Portuguese server. Usually doesn't have a whole lot of people on it, so I would recommend this server versus one of the other servers. What I mean by downtimes is, let's say it's like 1 in the morning. There's not going to be that many people on any given server. So, like, for example, the other night, I was up pretty late. I was up till like 12, 1 o'clock, and then there wasn't that many people on the 18+1 server where I normally play. So I would be going there and being able to collect gifts really easily because there's not that many people there. Also, like, that same day, that morning, the Christmas morning, I was up at like 5 in the morning, and our Christmas party thing didn't happen till like 8 o'clock because we had breakfast and we had to get everyone to the house, but that's besides the point. That I was up at 5, so I was like, okay, may as well throw in some Ponytown time, see if I can get any kind of gifts, collect anything. And there wasn't that many people online because not only was it Christmas morning, everyone's going to be either sleeping or opening gifts on that Christmas day. I was here in Ponytown opening digital gifts. That's my first tip to you. Gift etiquette number 2. Do not be this guy. Do not be these people. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't be these people. Don't do that. Just don't do that. That's wrong. That's just don't do that, okay? Like, look, I can't tell that's a person unless I hover over them. That person probably just straight up tried to get that gift. Ponytown recently changed how the gifts work. Now, if it's a real gift, it will be glistening, as you saw right there. It'll be kind of it'll have a little shine to it. So if you're holding it, it doesn't shine, which is what they're doing. That's how they're kind of trolling people. If you're holding it, that won't happen, but as you can see, it's glistening. That's how you can determine what's real and what's not real. But just don't be these people. Just don't do that. That's just whisper if any hoes mad. Just don't do that. Just don't be that guy. That's just wrong. Just don't do it. My next tip is to hang around low traffic areas, areas that just don't get a whole lot of people. Like, for example, this area right here, there's a lot of people. I don't want to be here. I don't want to hang around here because if a gift appears, there's going to be a lot of competition immediately for that one gift. At that, like, all these people, if they're all trying to collect a gift, they're all going to race right over to it, and they're most likely going to get it before I do. So my favorite spot to do this, and this is just my favorite spot, it's my usual spot. Now, this spot does get a lot of traffic, but there's never anyone just hanging out here. There's never a whole lot of people just hanging out here in this one spot, so I can very easily get that gift right there. For example, oh, they got it before me, but you see what I'm saying. I can easily get these gifts without too much competition because there's only a small chance that someone is gonna happen to walk by as I'm trying to get that gift. For example, there's 2 gifts here. This spot, I don't know what it is with this spot, but this spot seems to get a lot of gifts spawning. I don't know why, but I've had cases where there'd be like 6 gifts just lined up right here. And my friend's trying to talk to me, but there would be like 6 gifts just lined up right over here, and it's hard for me to collect all of them because I have to like quickly, open that gift, pick up the next one, open that gift, pick up the next one, and it's like this whole thing. So, oh, you can have that. You beat me to it. Gift etiquette number 3 is if you're already holding a gift like I am, like Skella is here, do not try and collect another gift. Do not try and grab another gift while one is in your mouth. Please, 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 please at least open the gift before you pick up that other gift. Because if I'm holding this gift and a gift spawns over, like right over here, and I race this guy to get it and I get it before he does, that just looks so bad because I'm already holding one. That means I grabbed that so he wouldn't get it. That would mean I would have grabbed it so he wouldn't get it. Because what happens is if you collect a gift when you're already holding one, or you pick up an item or anything else while holding a present, that present does not open. It just disappears. It's gone. Which means not only do you miss out on that gift, the person that was trying to get it also misses out on that gift. They miss out on getting that toy because they beat me to it. Because nothing happens. That gift doesn't open. It doesn't have any chance at all of increasing your gift count or your toy count or anything. Well, actually, all it does is increase your gift count. But why would you do that? Why would you do that? That just makes you look so bad. That makes you look greedy. Just do not collect gifts if you're already holding a gift in your mouth. If you're already holding a gift, do not grab another one. Open the gift before you do it. The main reason people want to collect gifts is so that they can unlock the toys, so that they can use them year-round, like this bear with a halo, or this bunny, or whatever is on my head. I can't really see it because the antlers kind of block it, but that's besides the point. People are here to collect the toys and the gifts. They're not here to collect the gifts. If you already have all 64 toys, or however many toys there is when you see this video, if you already have all the toys, then feel free to collect gifts. Just don't be that guy who is taking it from other people, that guy who is not there to collect toys and is basically making it harder for other people to collect those toys. Just don't be that guy. There is a way you can donate gifts right here. I don't know exactly how this works. I think this is just a way for you to control your gift count. For example, my gift count is 245 now. I don't know how this thing works. I've never used it before. I don't want to use it until I've collected all the toys. But yeah, just don't be that guy. Gift etiquette number 4 is, in general, if someone beats you to a gift, if someone beats you to a gift and they get it before you do, just accept that. Just accept that guy just got it before I did. Earlier in the video, you saw me trying to get a gift and someone beat me to it. Just accept it like I did. It's no big deal. There's plenty of gifts around the map and everywhere. There's plenty of gifts everywhere. plenty of gifts everywhere. Someone's going to beat you to it every once in a while, and that's fine. You're still going to be able to get yours, especially if you follow these tips in the video where you find a spot where there's not a lot of people hanging around. Like, for example, this might not be a half a bad spot. I don't really know how the spawn rate is up here, but this isn't half a bad spot according to my tip. Gifts are going to eventually appear here, and there's like only 2 people on the screen right now. So here we go. Boom, grab that. There was no one to, there we go. There is no one to compete with there because I'm here by myself, basically. So you can see how some of these tips really, really help you. In general, if someone gets a gift before you, don't be that guy who is like, oh my god, you stole that gift from me, how dare you, and then just get all mad at them and everything like that. It's Christmas time. It's meant to be a happy time of year. Just be nice and be courteous. I've actually had a couple people that I beat a gift to, but then they also kind of got there around the same time as me, and then I was like, oh no, you can have it. Like, I said that to myself. I was like, oh no, they can have it because they beat me to it. In my mind, they beat me to it. But then they looked at me and they said, no, you take it. And I was like, okay, sweet. So I took it, and then they eventually grabbed a different one. See, that person beat me to that one, but I got this other one. You know, that's how it works. You know, some of these gifts you're going to be beaten to, other gifts you're not going to be beaten to. Don't worry, don't sweat it. Just keep on going and keep getting gifts. It's going to be fine. Gifts are going to be here for a really long time. My friend got all 64 gifts in an hour. I don't know how they did it, but it's possible. So just don't worry about it. There's plenty of time to get all the gifts. So tip number 3, you can pick up gifts with E and open gifts with E. Now, I mentioned this earlier. This only works if you're on PC. So yeah, that's a quick tip for opening gifts pretty quickly and picking up gifts quicker than other people. If you do this and you're racing to one, there's a good chance that if you press E and they're trying to click it, you're probably going to press E before they can move their mouse and click it. So you're most likely going to win more races, basically. So tip number 4, Pegasi have a natural advantage because they can just fly over walls. Now, believe it or not, gifts do spawn right over here in this side, way over here, where my mouse is, where I'm zooming in at. Gifts do spawn in this area, but if I'm over here, if I'm in this area because I just picked up a gift right here and a gift spawns over there, I have to walk all the way around like this and then get to it over here. If I was a Pegasus or any kind of winged creature, I could have literally just flown over it, and even in a flying state, you can pick up gifts, so you don't have to be on the ground to pick up gifts. So Pegasi just have a natural advantage. So if you want to maximize your chances of getting gifts before someone else, if you want to win more races to gifts, use a Pegasus or some sort of winged creature like a bat pony or a changeling, something like that, or some other dragon or original species or something like that. Like this person is some kind of candy deer that can fly. What is that about? But they have wings, so they're much more likely to be able to beat me to things. Tip number 5, and this is gonna be the last tip here for you today. On PC, I personally, this is my own personal tip. This isn't something that may help you. It may be something that doesn't help you. I don't personally know, but I personally use this method. Now, this method is, I don't use the far out scale. I don't use this huge scale. And the reason why, that guy was fast. The reason why I don't use this super zoomed out scale goes back to some of the early tips that I said where I want to focus on a specific area. I want to focus on this area right here because this is the area where there's not a lot of people. This is the area where I'm more likely to get a gift. So if a gift spawns way over here, what use is that? Like these gifts over here that just spawned, what use is that? I can't get to them. There's absolutely no chance I'm ever going to be able to get to those gifts way back there that these people just picked up. There's no chance because it's so far away. So what I recommend is going to scale 2. Scale 2, let me show you up here. It's at scale 2. It's not scale 1, it's scale 2. You could use scale 3 too, but I would recommend using scale 2 instead because this gives you the biggest average range of like where you're realistically able to get to fast. So that gift up there, I see it. I'm gonna get it. Oh, I didn't get it. It won't give it to me. That's what I was talking about. It didn't give it to me. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. It didn't give it to me. But yeah, that's the last tip. Use scale zoom or scale 2, whatever you want to call it, because this gives you a pretty good range of where you're probably gonna be able to get to quickly. And obviously, like I said, you don't want this super zoomed out, because if there's a gift way over here, you're not going to be able to get to it realistically before someone else. Like this gift up there, that person grabbed it way before I could even see that it was there. Scale 2 is better, because if I see something in the corner, I still have a realistic chance of getting to that corner before someone off screen gets there. I have a better chance because it's closer to me, and I know it's closer to me because it's on my screen when I'm zoomed in. So that's probably a really long explanation of why I use Scale 2, but that's why I use Scale 2. Anyway, I hope these tips helped you, and if they did, please comment below what tip helped you the most, what gift etiquette you think people should be following, and yeah, if you have any tips or anything like that, please go ahead and add those in the comments. Please comment those below. I know this person, I think. But anyway, if you liked the video, please like, subscribe, share, do those wonderful things, because when you do those wonderful things, you get access to wonderful content such as this. But that's not all you get. That's not all you get. You also get to become wonderful yourself, and I think we all want that. So do those wonderful things, and until next time, stay wonderful.